We are making this clip to tell all our viewers that we are healthcare professionals, nurses working for the NHS in England. We are not medical doctors. We're here to raise awareness of all non-communicable diseases. Example of them is diabetes, hypertension, the cancers, and all other health issues that we know are affecting our people. We are not here to prescribe. We are not here to diagnose. We're just here to tell people about some diseases so that when we tell them about the signs and symptoms, they'll be able to watch out for these signs and symptoms and go to their medical doctors or their healthcare providers. The videos we play are taken from YouTube, where everybody goes to look for information. They are not ours. So with this, I just want people to know that all we're doing here is raising awareness of these diseases, because not all of our people can go on YouTube and access the information. Thank you very much for watching us, and please continue to watch us, because you will learn how to take care of yourself, because health is wealth. Me family them, una welcome again today to another episode of the health show with me, Salome Heights, una host. And I hope say una all okay, una get a good week, and una continue for take care of una self, una wash una hands, una wear una face mask, and una keep the 2 meters distance. This COVID here, so not so thing where they respect person. So do ya wherever you dey in the world, if na Africa you dey, na America you dey, na China you dey, na UK you dey, do ya let we adhere or let we listen to wetin the government they say and wetin the healthcare professionals and they advise for this COVID year. So I welcome una again today to this all interesting topic. Today we dey talk about sexual dysfunction in woman them. The last time we be talk about erectile dysfunction in the man them. We highlight some of the things that way they make the man them not they get that full erection, where will be a very hard on until they get intercourse or for do the mommy and daddy business. So today now we talk about what they affect with the woman then. We young self is very important, and sometimes they say we young, it can be more significant, I would say. I know they say this in your big or in your better past the other one, because we all are individuals and we all get we needs, especially when it comes to with sexual needs. So today we want to talk a bit about the woman them, what in they make for where they go day with the man them. They want to do the mommy and daddy business. The woman not they get any pleasure, you know, they get no enjoyment out of this one. And this thing also mommy and daddy business, like we they call her mommy and daddy. Now two people that the mommy and the daddy, and they all two forget this enjoyment here. When I for make this relationship good, when I for make even a boyfriend girlfriend business for make it work good, even a marriage for make it work good, any relationship where you dey inside the mommy and daddy business, if you know they work fine for one or two, you know they fine for the one person. So today we talk about how this they affect woman them, and it affects woman in a big way. When you they get something where they happen to you all the time, where you they get for do mommy and daddy business, but you they get pain, you distress, you they strain, it tell a lot on your relationship with your man and or anybody where you deal with. So when you get that kind of thing, the way they happen to you all the time, where you know they get the kind of enjoyment, the kind of desire, where you supposed forget where you do mommy and daddy business, then they call sexual dysfunction. You man go play with you, say you not go show any sign for say you did it self, you might not did it. Baku woman then can experience them problem here. So at some point, someday they get difficulty throughout their life, then they get this problem here. So woman their own sexual dysfunction, what they talk about, it can happen at any age. Whether you know young girl, you know old granny, it happen at any time. Sometimes it in all mommy and daddy business, or sometimes it not just some of the mommy and daddy business. Now in this thing also will happen to you. So this now some complex thing where involve interplay, when a psychology, your emotion, your experiences, you believe, your lifestyle, and your relationship. So if you get disruption of any of them kind, so where you they do mommy and daddy business, you know they get that desire, that enjoyment, that eagerness for me you do them. they get that thing where they make say, yes, I don't ready for do my and daddy business, where they call arousal. And where the thing, all thing done, get no satisfaction. You not time like you do my and daddy business sef. And wetin that they mean to you for with the woman, you the woman, wetin that they mean for you? It not mean anything for you. So you there is some we brother they go tell you say you whether they do this my and daddy business with you, you can just lead on there like say you now wood. You don't know wetin you they go through, you don't know wetin they go on at your mind, you don't know wetin they happen. So boku woman like I say can get that kind of problem here. So it can be all the time. It can be just for some time. It not go be all the time for some people there. But it can be saying now all the time for boku woman them. So they know they get that enjoyment, say where they forget where then they do my and daddy business. So what thing they happen with that day? If I know they do enjoyment, I know they get enjoyment for something what they do. Waiting for make her do am. I go just stop for do am because I know they get no enjoyment. Nothing not the all they do. Even rest all they eat. You don't cook, you find rest. You don't cook, you find soup. You don't eat her. They get that satisfaction. They even taste the food. Now make where people then sick, where then they lost their smell or they lost their taste. It bad. Because they eat food now, it's like na chaff they eat, get any enjoyment now you must because when they eat food, you supposed to enjoy. And this my man that did business it's like na some chop, where they eat you for get that enjoyment. But if you not they get that enjoyment, stay waiting at the point for let you do it. So if you not they get the enjoyment, so woman they can just say, damn it, me not they do herself again. If you want can't do it, I'll lead on. If you want you do it, where you don't, you tell me, you grab. They get no enjoyment. So they really fine for them. So what think it happen where that they happen? What think they cause this sexual dysfunction in with the woman there? One, na low sexual desire. Most of the women they get this low sexual desire because they not get interest and they're not willing forget this mommy and daddy business here. Sometimes something be don't happen to them before, somebody be don't disappoint them. They're not just one man business again. They're not one for be any man in party. They're not one for do anything where it comes to man and daddy business. They don't get low sexual desire. They don't get anything. Just like when people that you lose hope for anything or they lose interest. People that they like football. Where football they play, where they say this game they play today. You see them man the way join football club like Arsenal. Then get Tottenham Hotspur, they get Manchester United. When they say that game they play today, Lord have mercy. Can't see the man they any side and then they run for go watch this game because then they get enjoyment out of that game day. But you now, this my man that they business instead of some kind of game. But you they play this game, they get no enjoyment. So because of get that enjoyment, you just pull your heart. They say, but me I don't want this again. Then again, you get something they call sexual arousal disorder. It like you man play with you from December to January. Nothing not happen, or from January to December, nothing not happen to you. They feel anything. Nothing not do you okay, you head not they hurt you not sick, you not get mental illness, you not get anything. But for let that man they able to touch you some side, we go make you self-interested in this moment that they business. So woman and they it's very difficult for them. So now a disorder where they call sexual arousal disorder. Where if you get this disorder, no matter how the man go play with you, they get no feeling, they respond to her at all. I remember last week where one man called in, they talk about the man then the man say how where he they do my man daddy business with your sister them. The sister then they say, oh me, I don't meet me mama they do this, oh I don't meet me papa they do this, oh I don't meet me people that they do this, so me not they do it. But when are the weight people them whether they do them, then they go all the way, then go spice up, they go add things and for me they make this my man daddy business more good for them. So I tell her, I say, well, if you see say your sister when you married, when are you wife, but are you your own country sister, you see they respond to you that way, they for teach them waiting if for do. Instead go teach you waiting if for do, now therefore explore on self. Because my man daddy business not so for just leader, open your food, when I do the my man daddy business he done. But all that thing the way una for do when I go bring enjoyment. Then the other thing the way they make boku woman then they get this sexual dysfunction, they call it orgasmic disorder. Again, when man they do woman business or then they do my man daddy business, anybody, man or woman or they like you not fall, you not goat, you not cow. where you they do mama and daddy business, that end product the way they happen, where you they get that orgasm day, all animals and they get them. We the mother man self we they get them. So if you the woman they you know they reach where they say you don't reach that side the way you for come. If you the woman you they you know they reach that side the way you they come. It dey make you know they get interest. Although some man can say some woman can even fake am way that they do, but man not go able for fake that and they because you go for sure say you come because you know the woman gonna say you come for real. Either you the water go there, you go see am. But you the woman now they say but woman and they fake am. But some woman they back they not sabi for fake and self. They go tell you true for say nothing not happen. So nothing not happen, nothing not happen. So then they back na other one where you know they come, you know they reach that side the way you for come. Then they back na big problem pan the this sick here. So because this not sick, what they cause you as a woman, you go there, they do mommy and daddy business, you not get no enjoyment pana, you not get no desire pana. The other way again na sexual pain disorder. This one also na something for do now with you your woman part. Some people that the woman part, so take it get problem. People that they waking don't get boku infection, whether they make anytime when they want to do mommy and daddy business, then they get pain. So if you're not one of them people, then they not for see you doctor, make you advise you on what you for do. Because if you they do this mommy and daddy business with you man, but you know they get no enjoyment and you don't begin for shy away from you man because of the pain where you they get, you know go find for you relationship. The man go begin accuse you, say sometimes you get a boyfriend where they go to, sometimes you get other man, or sometimes you don't want me again. Where sometimes you not to any of that. It's just that it painful, and we the African woman they more will not agree for discussing thing and they with we man there. We just the bottle them up. And if you man like you, he need you for let una do my man daddy business, you they refuse them because of this pain way they get. And again, you know discuss her with her for make una get help. You go just think say you know want her again, or you get another person wey dey see on the side na make you no want you man. So do ya we need for talk about this thing. Any relationship e need for get communication, especially when it comes to this. Mama and daddy business are the most important backbone for any relationship. If you and the man una no dey get mama and daddy business, then una keep malice because the man don't vex. Or you say self the woman, the man not agree for can't do mama and daddy business with you. Una don't vex, una don't keep malice, una no dey talk to una self. Where the man want for put up money, they go lay the money in a table, it go. Where you self cook, you left and you go. It dey bring so much work between una two. Una relationship not they grow. Every day people then get for can talk case between una. And where they can talk case, I don't know wetin happen. The man self go say, I don't know wetin happen. The woman go say, I don't know wetin happen. Any relationship where see palava dey, so take it the man go beat the woman. Where they can't talk the case, wetin happen? I don't know. I not do nothing. The man self go say, me self don't know wetin happen. No say na something for do with my man daddy business. But because na sensitive area where we no want for talk about, we not dey make let the other person know wetin dey happen. But the big people they know. Say, well, you say nothing not happen. You say nothing not happen. Waiting at this palaver now. Then the person where you call now, because in a big person, you go understand, say, yes, this has something for do with my man daddy business. Then you go begin asking expert question. Then now, because of the experience, until the woman go talk or until the man go talk, say, you know, say, don't take 2 months. This woman, I not agree with for do my man daddy business with me. Then the case don't come on, I do, then they go advise you now on waiting for do. So then sex problem yeah, or this man daddy business yeah, so it can happen to woman them in boku situation them. It happen. Some woman then they where they born picking, they no want do my daddy business again. Some people then they where they get serious sickness, the people that will get cancer, even people that will get diabetes because their nerves they don't damage. Be you woman, be you man. If you get them kind of problem, then they when a physical health problems, then you know they get feeling for do my man daddy business. So people then they where them born picking, then they go off my man daddy business. Sickness like cancer, if woman don't get cancer, it just remember now say, hey, me life don't do I get for die, you know what for do my man daddy business. If you get diabetes back because in nerves they don't damage, you know go agree for do my man daddy business. If you get heart complaint, heart problem, you get something for do with your heart where na sickness where you get, you not go agree for do mommy and daddy business. So all them thing here, so now the thing the way they make woman they not agree for response that way they for do mommy and daddy business. And if you the man you not understand this, it will always bring problem now in a relationship. So now the causes then again sometimes in there where you the man you get for communicate, you put the woman down, especially if na something wey just don begin happen. Una don dey fine, sometimes una don born one pikin, sometimes una don born two pikin, then the woman just go off. You know whether you touch am or if you how una been dey play today, you no dey gree let you play like that again. Wetin dey cause this? You get for talk to the woman. Na make we dey say communication very important in every relationship. If you set you more something they go wrong, you not talk, the man not on you, the woman self not talk, and not the born good picking. So we don't talk say today we dey discuss about wetin they make woman they not they respond to mommy and daddy business the way they supposed for respond to what we they call sexual dysfunction. Last week we be just talk about the man then yon where they make the partner go get that kind hard on there until it do the man the mommy and daddy business. Today we dey discuss about the woman themselves, wetin dey make woman them not agree for do mommy and daddy business. One, because they not get the desire for do am. Sometimes then get they not dey calm. You go there with them, say you go do the mommy and daddy business, say like now 1 hour today they do and the woman not dey calm. So you know there's no interest. So they again a pain and they feel. So they again something emotional. If they're not happy, they're not able for do and so you need for talk to your partner where you experience say they do this. So the other thing the way we want for talk about again now the physical. When I don't talk say just now the condition, the medical condition where the woman go get, we go make one for do this. If you get anything for do with cancer, you get sickness when a cancer, you can lose interest for do mommy and daddy business. If you get kidney failure, where your kidneys are where they work for me, they pull all the waste products then at your body. If your kidneys are not they work, you go get less interest for do mommy and daddy business because your nerves are damaged already. Last week we talked to the man there. We talk about the man there. We say multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis now the sickness and the way they affect you nerves again and your brain. Instead of nerve sickness. If man then get them, then lose interest in mommy and daddy business. Same one, the woman themselves, if they get and then they lose interest in mommy and daddy business. Heart disease, the same thing will be tough for the man and the woman then back. If you get something for do with your heart complaint, you not go want for do that. All them major sickness, them major physical health problems and they where woman themselves get them, they lost interest in do mommy and daddy business. If you get bladder problem, then they happen. Imagine if you incontinent of urine, you the woman, something don't happen to you bladder now, where you're not able for control your piece. You go shame for go do mommy and daddy business. So all that thing then are the physical condition them where woman and they feel where they make they're not able for respond properly or where they cause them for me then get sexual dysfunction when the ability for let you do mommy and daddy business with that desire where you go calm, like when the man self they calm you go reach that climax day where you self they calm for me, you should say you self don't enjoy. We'll be talking again say medication and some medicine and the way they take the side effects of that medication and they now for me they just kill you libido, you know they get that sexual desire. Same one antidepressant them. Medicine the way that they give you if you depress, you're not happy, always you sad. So medicine they will go give you for that, and for me them pull you on that depression mood day. Some of them medicine then they go make you get less interest for do mommy and daddy business. If you get blood pressure, if you get cancer way I be they say you they go for chemotherapy, then they back they make you lose you sex drive. And all this now the physical thing where they happen to we body. We're not saying they go fair now, not just sickness we can your body. The other one again, now hormones them. Like what we talk for the man and you again last week. We say hormone them, they make man themselves they lost their then they lost their sex drive. We talk about the hormone they call thyroid hormone, then we talk about testosterone. The woman then back, then gets a hormone wey dem call estrogen. Estrogen na im the body dey produce for young woman dem. But if you don reach that age dey wey you dey sup for was, like wey people dem dey say, wey titi don 15, 16 trade, because now pikin dey old 9 year, dey old 10 year, im period don begin come every month e for was. You all in all was wey you get belle. If pikin dem dey wey don reach 15, 16, dem don begin was, dem go was stay dem old dem 50 to 54. So woman dem dey go was stay dem reach 55. When you dey that same day wey you dey was, the period dey calico dey call am, that same day the estrogen dey calm, the level fine, e dey make you dey respond good to the mommy and daddy business. You woman side, e always gets ready for do mommy and daddy business. But as that estrogen dey don dry up, e no dey can how e for can now, then the blood wey be dey flow to that you pelvic area wey na dey the mommy and daddy business sit down, you no dey get that hormone dey again, you dey dry up. And some woman and the way dem dry, dem no want for feel that pain dey for do mommy and daddy business, then they go off mommy and daddy business. So we self with the woman then, if that estrogen don go, because you don reach you menopause wey dem call her, you don get that dryness dey, you no go want for let any man touch you. So you dey find out say boku woman the way they reach that side dey, then they go off mommy and daddy business, because the blood flow again wey they go to that you pelvic region when na dey the mommy self dey for make e dey take the part that you genital area dey, the sensation wey dey all no go be as e been be before. So that they self dey make the woman go lost interest for do mommy and daddy business. So that we woman side, who side the part self dey go, where they call you vagina, it dey become thin and the elasticity they done, because no more you don't lost that hormone dey. So the woman themselves, just like the man them, if they don't dry up, estrogen don't stop, now when they do mommy and daddy business, na pain for them. But again, if you know say not to me wife be time, it been they respond nicely to me, you get boku thing the way they use, you know, for me you make sure say you not feel that pain dey. If una go hospital settle you doctor, you tell and say, hey, me wife don't dry up now, you know, now way I want for do this mommy and daddy business, now it dey feel pain. The doctor go advise una waiting for do, then go mark medicine and for una waiting una for use, so that this mommy not go dey feel pain, it go always ready for receive you like I been dey do it na young year. So you get for do all that day. So where your body they change, if na one partner you get, you don't married for how many years, whether changes that they happen na your body, even where you born, where you dey give bobby, or where you don't reach that side now where you period now they can't get the estrogen don't dry. You partner where you don't deal with all the years, it's supposed for no say this me woman here, so something don't happen. Let we talk about that. Now there the communication they come in again. So now that's what they talk about today, how certain thing then are the woman in body they make for make it get sexual dysfunction, where go make it not go glad again for let it do mommy and daddy business, we go bring strain na the relationship. So one na physical, when na something for do with the sickness where you get like kidney failure, diabetes, hypertension, multiple sclerosis. If you get all them sickness, the cancer, it make changes they happen at your body, we go make you no want for do mommy and daddy business. Then hormones again, you hormonal reasons them back. Now the estrogen where we body they produce with the woman then. Where time don't reach where you don't reach menopause, where you period not the car again. Then that estrogen they don't dry up. You go find it difficult again for let they receive the power, how be they receive, and then they make you go off. But if communication they now you man down they will not done they 20, 30 year, 25 year, 20 year, 40 year, you know say this to me we have something wrong. Una go hospital, una go seek for advice, then go tell una waiting for do we not go bring any strain now in our relationship. The other one again now psychological and social, just like what we talk about the man and own, the woman herself. When you get anxiety, you depress. All this go lead to sexual dysfunction, like how they lead to the one way the man dey suffer from when na the erectile dysfunction. The woman dey say the sexual dysfunction go happen if dem depressed, if dem anxious. And if you get a history for stress, we all get stress now in life. But if you make less stress overcome your life, any small thing you go be anxious, they steady, you dey all over the place, down the back they tell on you. New mothers, pikin dem wey just born pikin wey dem dey breastfeed and can suffer all that thing and dey. So again, the social side, if always you and you partner una dey make palava, you and the man always una dey make palava, you the woman always una make halala, almost every day halala dey na the host. Una relationship no dey grow. This dey make you no wan forget anything for do with her. Imagine no more una already listen and don't say una all one thing dey wey don help, wey don make una make palava with the man, wey this mama and daddy business no dey happen. If e no dey happen, na more the palava dey come, because the man go begin accuse you for other things dem. So na that make we dey talk today, say the thing wey dey make woman dem no dey respond to the man dem, na dem reason yaso. So if you na man, you don see say you wife dey go through this, na for help am. Una go hospital, so take it to hospital na for just sit down and talk, say wetin dey happen. So say the woman don lost him mama, he don lost him papa. So say una don lost one pikin, say we wey beg him be with the woman dem, we dey take am very high. So say the woman don lost somebody wey very dear to am, wey don make it don go into depression, e no wan for do anything with mama and daddy business. You get for know how for tackle am, for make it comot inside that depression dey. Some people dey get na religion. Auntie Salome, at what age does women start experiencing dryness if no underlying conditions? Please elaborate. Abibatu K. Kaba. Well, like I say just now, Abibatu, I go back to wetin I say just now. When you dey reach menopause, or when you don't reach menopause, so woman they go reach early menopause at 40, some day 45, 50, 55. Now the age and then the way woman they reach menopause. So when you reach menopause, we get we own hormone wey they call estrogen. Estrogen where you period they come every month. The estrogen na in the flow. Now they make you period they come, now they lubricate you, now they make that mommy side they not they dry. So when the power ready for do the mommy and daddy business, everything just they go nice and steady. But if you don't reach menopause, that hormone they don't begin dry. As you reach menopause, your estrogen they dry, because it not get work again, because you don't stop your period. In a thing where they work with your period. So Abibatu, when you reach menopause, your estrogen dry, you dey begin feel that dryness dey, na the mommy in your side. But that is not so thing wey na major thing, because if you go hospital, you tell your doctor say, I don't reach menopause, but I sexually active, I want for see me man every day, I want do me mommy and daddy business every day. They go mark something for you where you dey rub, where they make the dryness they done. So now that I hope say that they answer your question. Estrogen where you lose them as a woman, it make you dry where you don't reach menopause. So now that's the reason. So now menopause you dey reach, you lack estrogen, then the dryness come. Yeah, Abibatu, I hope say that they answer your question. If you not answer them, you can ask any other thing back where you want to ask. Thank you very much. So the risk factors, when this they happen to you, then you get this sexual dysfunction as a woman. Now we call the risk factors where they happen. We don't talk about the physicals, we don't talk about the psychological and social. Now we dey talk about the risk factors where they make woman and they get this sexual dysfunction. One are depression and anxiety, like what I be say. If always you depressed, you're not happy. If you're not happy, how you go do mommy and daddy business, for God's sake? You're not gonna do that day, because mommy and daddy business, now happiness it go with. You gotta forget that endomorphins when are the happy hormone when they flow na your body, when na they make you they respond properly to the pa when they do the mommy and daddy business. If you're not happy, how you go do that? If you sad, you depressed, they in the mood, you not get that mood day. Then if you get physical health problems, like you get heart, blood vessel disease, that you get hypertension, you get diabetes, you get gynecological problems, you get neurological conditions, so say you get spinal cord injury, just like what we talk for the man and back. If you get spinal cord injury or multiple sclerosis, how you go do mommy and daddy business? Gynecological problems, you get something wey dem call vulvovaginal atrophy. This na where the line of the mommy don thin down the back dey carry with age. But all that day, if you man understand you, na tin wey una dey go hospital, dem go must do something for una for make that dey not be a problem. Medication wey dem dey give you, so say the mommy depressed, dem go give her antidepressant. Medication wey dem dey give for high blood pressure, emotional or psychological stress, something wey dey do with the mommy and daddy self. Some married host dem dey wey sweetness no dey, always na palava. How you go wan for go do mommy and daddy business with somebody wey something don take 6 months una not talk, something don take 1 year una not talk, una don share room, mama dey sleep with the pikin in their room, the pa na im wan go dey sleep na im own room. How you go wan for do that day? Emotionally you stress, psychologically you stress. How you go able for do that day? You no go able that day. So where them problem then na the host, you for make sure say them problem then they, you talk about time, una communicate, una talk about time, and una try for solve them for let not reach that day, because all them malice so that they keep, all that shape room, all them small cham, and all the born good picking. Then some woman and they get sexual abuse. So woman and they not for say the man not like them, but then they reach now, because of wetin the man don't do them over the years, then just they go off, they now and do mommy and daddy business with her again. So he go tell the person, me hey the heart are not able today. They go force himself by this woman, so he do it he want do. And if that they happen, it's not a good. Thanks viewers for the advice you gave me last time concerning my eye operation. I saw my doctor and she prescribed me some eye drops, which is helping me greatly. There are no more tears or itching. Thanks to your advice. God bless you all. I'm Nata Sanusi. Thank you very much. Well, Naime could do this show. Now, for we advise people them on the health. Like what I say, we not a diagnose. Me na a staff nurse for about 17 years at the UK, but we not a diagnose. We just tell you say if you get problem with your eye, you get diabetes, not go begin put contingency. The contingency they men, but not go put something way tomorrow go bring problem to you. If you go see your doctor, it go prescribe something for you. So I'm glad the way you get the advice, you go to your doctor, it don't prescribe something for you, and now you eye the whatever be the commodity done, the crash will be the crash, all done we gladly continue for watch viewers and continue for share with video them so other people then go learn and take the advice like what you do, that's how go get the help here. I'm Nata, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Continue for watch we and tell people there about what you they learn from viewers. So yeah, I been talk about what think you make again so woman they're not able for open up to their partner them for do mommy and daddy business. So take it again, they don't suffer sexual abuse where they're small. We don't get lots of rape cases then at SALONE. People then they go take advantage of woman them. So say this woman I want grade in host, you not get man, you not get any family where they deal with them. You go see group of man then go make bagging, then can and host na then knock, then can so say then 5, then 6. Then go do mommy and daddy business with that woman. The whole net, nobody know they will go help them until then done they satisfy themselves, then go. Woman like that, they not go and do mommy and daddy business with nobody. So if you don't get that history of sexual abuse, sometimes one day you know young girl, you go get man we go let you go tell her say, hey, me na so they be don't gang rape me, almost man be don't car, they don't do mommy and daddy business with me. So me know I no man business again. But the man can understand. And understand you plight, understand what you go through, understand your pain, and tell you say, okay, now do ya me one day with you. But even with that, the promise that man they don't give you just because of that history of sexual abuse where you be don't get, you not go still open up to that mandate. You not go still want for do mommy and daddy business. So that the other thing where they make woman and they get this sexual dysfunction where they're not able or wants for do mommy and daddy business. So today we dey VOS, we dey talk about sexual dysfunction for the woman. Wetin we don say dey cause am na you get psychological problem, you get physical problem, you get social problem. We don highlight all that. So on that note, we go left and day for now for few minutes. May we listen to an advert. Then from there, we go come back and talk to una. Anybody get question for ask, let it call and ask, or you get a contribution for make, let it make the contribution. Thank you very much. We dey take just few minutes break, we dey come back. Thank you.
Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store. So your clients can download your app. Go to tavappmaker.com and create your free app today. Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store. So your clients can download your app. Go to tavappmaker.com and create your free app today.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
Welcome back, Fambude. Una welcome back. Una we don't join. We welcome una. Una get any question for ask, una they ask. We dey try for raise awareness na ya from boku sick and boku condition the way we people and they shame for talk about. And I appreciate last week some man them being called and ask for my number because they no want for come out in the open for me then discuss within their own private business. And we dey try we best for make we able for answer them question and the way the people then they ask. Well, we can always say man they not agree for talk about certain conditions because then they shame. But we the woman them quick, we get small cross if we come up being we yes, we don't want to go hospital. That may we something do we, not to all thing they kill we where would they get sickness because we they talk about her. But this particular thing what they talk about today, sexual dysfunction in women, how women and they lost their happiness, we can for do my men daddy business. Not to all women want for talk about that. But if it happen once and two times, you they feel that way they say, but this man they touch me, I know they feel anything. Waiting they go on. He touch me, Bobby, I know they feel anything. He play with me, don't hand out, I know they feel anything. Waiting they go on. You know? You go for talk, maybe to you doctor or somebody there, you nurse, you can go, you talk to them. Because this not to say na sick, you sick. Although not sick, but you get for talk about and for me, you get help. You know, not sick really, let not say not so sick, not sick. Because if you dey all your life, you know they enjoy my man daddy business. And not of us say because you know they enjoy my man daddy business, you know go born picky. Oh. Once the man in the calm, he doing my man daddy business, he give you what he supposed for give you, you self you own day una the born picking. But you forget that satisfaction they now you know they get. So because of that, they saw woman can lose desire. They're not agree for do that. They but woman they experience then sexual dysfunction, yeah, so but they're not they talk about her again because then they shame for talk about and say, waiting do me now. If I go tell me party say I know they enjoy, or even if I admit to me man say I know they enjoy, waiting he go take me. You know, so you they shame for talk that the ball. I they advise you the woman. If you see say you get this man where they really die for you, now they do this my man that they business all the time, but you know they feel that way they like when you company una kiss you don't they talk say, hey me guy wait touch me down they put me on fire they cloud nine now this and that. If you see say you know they get that kind experience they talk to you man, you know, girls they would they talk to you man, tell her say but touch me under do this do that, tell her what you for do. If you tell her what you want you do it for you, just like the man say go tell you say bo na so I want na so I want. Although we own brother them, like we brother wey be say the last time say we sister they know they try they know they go all the way, we brother dem can always put we down. As you begin go all the ways until you know somebody wey eye tag you dey go on the net, you dey watch for nice things, you want spice up your relationship. As you do something normal dem say usa you put that style there, now you don't begin behave like that girl, they'll begin call you name. So because of that, they, the human themselves they hold them peace. They know they do waiting they're supposed to do because they don't want to let anybody talk to them that way they or treat them that way they or feel about them in some way. You see, so then they reserve themselves, they know they talk anything. You see, so beaucoup problem they were woman and they face. But if you talk about you even discuss that with the person when now you partner, I think say it can better. So we don't talk about all the things the way they make, we they feel the way we they feel where it comes to my main daddy business. But it's still where I want from us to remember small bits again. Condition the way they call frigid or frigidity. When they say this woman frigid. Some people then they God make them. Woman and they God make them then frigid. They not they ever get that enjoyment from my and daddy business. We don't know why, but now really a medical condition where they make you know they get that kind enjoyment say where you party there all go get where you sister there, even you mama will born you, but they get her. So psychologically, it then are you mind say you know they get that kind of feeling there. Now something where it dey inside you. So they call her this woman is frigid. So now the inability where you're not able forget that orgasm. Now something wow, I know now. What do you know now, Howard? Share with us what have you learned? Share with us what you've learned, please. So frigidity psychologically now the woman inability for make e no reach orgasm at all, because for reach orgasm when they get intercourse where they do mommy and daddy business. Daniel Lamboy, so true sis, what is it? Tell us what is true. Tell us, talk to us, call and talk to us. Right on point sis. Thank you Angela, thank you. So woman and they were frigid. If you man tell you say you frigid, that means say from where una don dey una they do this my man daddy business, you know one day girl small indication for say you come, you not sure and then they say one day you come. And some man and they know if you fake her they know, if you do the right thing they know, because we self we get, because Salome man no one for explore the body. Okay Daniel, you say Salome no one explore the body, tell you man wait till you want make you do. Tell them usa if for touch. Tell them what you want. If you not do another, you know say, but this man no one make myself enjoy this my man daddy business. Tell them, say na so awale you do, na so awale you do, na so awale you do. The world, the yard also open that you get for communicate and tell this man what you want, because inside get for tell you what you want. because now do me I do you, man no go vex. You understand eh? So you get for tell her say na this I want, instead of tell you say na this you want, una spice up una relationship. But I be they talk about frigidity. Woman and they were frigid, no matter how you play with them, no matter how you coax them, no matter what you do, they know they get orgasm, they know they come when they do mommy and daddy business. So in that case, we they advise the woman and they may they explore more stuff. Now me with next topic what we they do na masturbation. If you don't know, say you frigid, maybe you try other thing and with yourself, touch yourself, do stuff to yourself where go give you that pleasure day. Then you go now tell you man say, well, na so I they do, na so I they do, and na so they happen to me, and na so they happen to me. Then you pull yourself from that frigidity day. Then the other thing where I really want for talk about, I been just want for make a mention that when I go tell you say, most of our men don't like playing. Then you teach you man for play because this relationship na take go. So what you want, you for tell us say na this I want. If you not agree play, you continue for talk to her. Una left for blame SALONE for all thing. We serve the upgrade software them now. I hope so. I hope so that don't really upgrade because how una they cry with that with the SALONE woman there or black woman in general say una they do this, una they do that. With the woman themselves, so they say the man they know they do this, they know they do that. So man they go say, hey, myself, I don't want to do that because I don't meet me mama do or I don't meet me papa they do that. So it go both ways. The woman they go grumble, say the man then, no they do this, the man themselves they grumble. But now with social media, with all this, thank you, darling, I like you too. So the word in here also open that where you want for do something do it. The mindset of some SALONE women then can make them so unappealing to enjoy love making. Donald, do something about it. You're in a relationship, you woman they make itself so unappealing, do something about it. Because now you did it. Because you can't leave her to go and already get somebody where you don't get the appeal. Teach you possibly way you did it for make you do the appealing to you. Because we they see say most women them really because of cultural reasons, when they born one picking, two picking, they don't go off mommy and daddy business. And you now before you spice them up, you they go look for the one where already spice up. Tell her, say, bo, let for make yourself like granny, make you hear. Thanks, sis, for educating us. Really appreciative. I'm not too. Thank you. Tell your website, look money. This is a very good topic. I love it. Thank you, Daniel. Tell your website, yeah, money, go do you here. Go make you here. Go buy you lipstick. Go buy you nice lingerie. I know a lady wear this long clothes. Yes, it takes two to tango. Thank you very much. I'm not too. Thank you. That's the word. It takes two to tango. Make you wear. If you wear number 1, 2, 3 picking, they don't let go because you the man, you the kind of, you know, they do nothing. Now they cook, now they wash pan, now they clean hose, now they do all things. But the same way you can a net, you don't tire. When you want to do something, you know, even get the energy for do anything. So share your chores and a host with the woman. So when you can, you want for play and do the mommy and daddy business, the woman say go get small energy left in them. But they go work, especially when they're at the diaspora. You they go work a 12-hour shift. You not nurse or not clean, they clean. Or you then not hotel, you they work, you come back, the man come for them by you where you really tired. African woman they like for read writing and ceiling while the man they struggle. Not all of them though, so not generalizer. So where it they read the writing at the ceiling, waiting you they do bash. Waiting you they do where the woman they read the thing at the ceiling. You know they pull you in your day, you put in your other side where go make it read the let it read the right way then at your chest. May not read the right way then at the ceiling. So put in your eye down, let it look your chest instead. Because you get in and at your chest where now for look. So let us not blame the woman. And just like what they say, spice up your woman. Make you feel good about yourself. Darling, look, go make you here. Today, will they go out? Will they go eat? take them pikin here, so let them go outside. Tell you sister let can look the pikin. Tell you auntie let can look the pikin with they come out. Una go una can now, una don't go enjoy una say una dey in that mood, dey that euphoria don't begin flow where you can now. Everything they go fine. But you come out do 12-hour shift, you come. Then the buying can I want eat. You now you get for make the food for and back you eat. All thing that you dey do, you don't tire, you never be able for tin up. As you hit the bed, so you crash, you don't sleep. Then the park and I want do my man daddy business, but I tire at this other, he say you they make excuse. So share in your chores and make you man feel good of himself. Always get a compliment. Honey, you look so good. Darling, you look nice. So waiting they go on. I see you don't go make you here. Who side would they go today? You know? You said for where you born, you just left yourself now. So then all close to the way, you know, they take care of yourself. I don't want for see this. I want me wealth like how we day. First step. You get that compliment, and they say, not true. Oh. Me myself don't notice say I they self neglect. Let I do something. Then you go see how una they spice up una say just that small comments where you make, it will go a long way with them, you know. So not say because you don't want 3-4 picking at the left and now I jump at treat. If you not spice them up where you did, instead of one day, it go get possible they spice them up there when I begin get problem. As a Sierra Leonean man, I've experienced other cultures and other ways of experiences. When you try to bring that into your relationship, my dear, it's just almost impossible. Donna, don't give up. Don't give up. Try. Like when we dey talk, so we the African woman, especially the salon sister, the way me now one of, we get lots of things the way we they say something about tradition, we they talk something about culture, you know, this same thing. I don't mean me mama do this, I know they do this, I don't mean me papa do this, I know they do this. No. The world here also open. I make they say always communicate. Communicate with your partner. Say, listen, that you mama in time now, how many years? Now maybe 90 years ago. This is now. This is what I want us to do. Now so I want for make we do. You know they make plan for do mommy and daddy business. But wallahi where you can, you want for do that mommy and daddy business, you get some touches where they do, you get some word where they fling. The woman said they know say, hey, me man dey in the mood. Instead of make himself, but not neglect him because he dey neglect himself. Now you they pull him over. You tell her say now this and this. That's what I do. Look, money go do you here. That lipstick where you wear the other time be nice, so wear them. Wear that clothes will be wear the other time. But where I let we just sit down house, chill, bo. Go buy with soft drink or go buy with beer. You don't get drink, let us sit down. The picking let them go weekend today. Una date so una self that in our life once. Not so after 1 month you can't do one day mommy and daddy business. You wait to get the other month back, you know. Donna, tonight is the night. Aha. They don't tell you, they say tonight is the night. So go once and then you try and spice up and do something. That they don't talk her. So today you go try for do something. So yeah, at the talk say we the Sierra Leonean or African woman that we get lots of things so they follow in tradition, we get lots of things so they follow in culture. But most people they move away from that now when it comes to this particular thing what they talk about, you know. And a day we they bring now this thing about FGM. We get lots of people there, especially in a salon where don't go through this FGM, where they say that they put you bondo or then they do this female circumcision. This now one thing again where they make boku of we African picking away come from that side when they do this FGM or when they do this bondo where they tell on we. You see? So the thing where them they do this bondo for where me understand Mami Yoko in term where then they do them. They say the female species, we the woman we too hyperactive when it comes to mommy and daddy business. They say we too mago, we too get the sensation as man don't touch you so you don't melt my hand because you not go do this female circumcision or because you not go bondo. Now so you they do you vulnerable. You go sleep with almost man, you know they satisfy. So now Madam Yoko say, well them picky ya so now when they reach this age, now for go do small thing. Just pull small thing pan this then mama in them parts. May they not go be too active pan this thing here. So let them not count on turn other thing pan me. And they quote one writer, we write. he named Apina 1980 and Emmanuel 1998, then Rahman and Tobler 2000. At the quote what they say, if we do not clip the clitoris young, it is going to be asking for great sacrifice from the penis when it grows up. And a repeater, he said, if we do not clip the clitoris young, it is going to be asking for great sacrifice from the penis when it grows up. So what did they say? When they go do this FGM or this circumcision, na small thing no more than for clip panam, for men you not go be too active and they ask too much from the pa. So we don't know if that day people that will go do the circumcision or the one that will not go the circumcision, who not the man that will not go know who that more hyperactive and who that dull because of one reason or the other. But again, Mickey always say, for FGM or this bondo or this circumcision where they do to woman them, Mickey always say it depends on how you been day where they do them. If you day you're not sexually active, then do them. You don't know any difference. You sex drive where it day now where you don't become an adult, and you sex drive where it been day where you be young. I don't think say they know that difference there. Then you will do them after you don't be sexually active. Then go do something to you and dampen that you sexuality there a bit. Definitely then they get for tell on the person. Again, it depends on who that you deal with, how it's a be for play, how it's a be for do foreplay, and how you love this person. FGM, no FGM. Sex drive, no sex drive. If you deal with your man where you like, where you see animal they melt, all side is set on fire by you. So, but that's not other thing back where we get for consider. The country picking them, we don't do female circumcision, waiting at the response where it can to sex drive, where it can to sexual dysfunction, waiting at the drive, how it day. Now, true, say if they're not being clip them a bit, they before go wilder than they are now, or not because they clip them, this thing don't happen. And every culture gets in your way where they do the FGM. Every culture get in your way where they do them. So we were the Africa, we don't know, we not compare notes with other African countries then. And thank God when they say now for men they stop for do this to woman then, you know. They will do it to you when you 18 and over, but then are you want her now. But you know they do that to any picking, we're not 18, we go give you in consent, say yes, I think say I need this thing. Maybe my sex drive too high, I need a little clip for just pipe me down a bit. So we don't know that day. But again, the people that we don't do that, I think say that they back they tell on them emotionally, they tell on them psychologically. So you the man, this not the sign where you they play for make this not dampen on a relationship at all. So if anybody get anything for say to that, nothing where we go discuss already. For go downtown with you must get any medical effect. Well, you for know the person when are you partner and how the person day. When I say how the person day, you for know who that you they do any kind play with. If you trust the person, say now somebody way decent, it clean, you can do stuff with them. It depends on you. But me nothing say you get any medical thing. Having said that, some people then they will get some infections, where now chronic infections, where if you know in history, you not go do that. But that's again come to the same thing where I say you need for know your partner in history. If now somebody were promiscuous, you know say you know for do certain things then. But again, then get female protection wey na female condom. I don't know how it work anyway, but maybe with that you can do anything if you use the handy. Just like when the man then back get a condom, the woman then get a female condom. But all this they play to some extent where they ask you get for know the person. You know, say now a one man woman, you know, they mess around and they take care of himself very well, hygienically, very good, then you can do anything. Because if you wait with the cry every day, say, I'm urinating frequently, mom, I don't know what's the problem for the Bangura allergy. Okay, if you dey urinate frequently, go to hospital, let them go check you. If you not get any um infection, it can be gonorrhea, wey na the most common sexually transmitted infection. If you sleep with a woman wey promiscuous, e dey sleep around, e get gonorrhea. If you go sleep with a UD man, you can get that frequent urination. But when you get the frequent urination, it dey reach a point where it go dey hurt you, where you dey piss, you dey feel away the piss, you can holler self where you dey piss. So you need for go hospital straight. Then the frequent urination, it can be some other problem, like if na diabetes you want get or you don't get. One of the symptoms then are frequent urination, but not to just the frequent urination. Again, for B, you dey drink too much, then you piss too much, then you tire, then you dey get infection, then you go get belly heart, you dey get blood vision where you eye the dark like say na cloud day. You get forgetting series of symptoms before you say this na diabetes. But as a young man, if na recently you don't begin piss and it dey hurt you where the piss, maybe you don't contact gonorrhea, na for go hospital. And when you dey go hospital, they tell you say na gonorrhea, please, you bring the woman back, let them treat himself. They go give you a bout of antibiotics wey go clear that for you. And if na infection you get, please, the next time you dey do mommy and daddy business, wear protection. Use condom for protect yourself, because that always you get infection and not good on you sexual health. You know, for man or for woman, or if always you get infection, it they destroy some of you sex organs, then way tomorrow it will be difficult thing for you, especially you the woman waiting they for let you born. If the infection don't damage some of you nerves into you sideway the picking business day, you know they fine for you. So please, allergy, go do test. If na diabetes self, go do fingertip test. If you know say you dey drink too much water, you dey piss too much, you dey eat too much, you belly dey hard, sometimes you go vomit, you dey get blood vision, you tire, then in a symptoms of diabetes, you can go do your fingertip test. Or if na the piss no more the piss, if the piss they hurt you, go hospital once and let them put you on antibiotics. Sometimes na gonorrhea you don't get. When are the most common sexually infection, yeah. So now that's you go do. So wow, I like this topic today. Okay, Samuel. Yeah, we always get interesting topics because we want for let people that know how to take care of themselves. You know, we know they give medication, but if we teach you how you go detect a disease and then you do something for let you know sick. Now that then we aim na VOS for let we educate to people, that especially the one in a salon, for men and know if something they do them for men and take action. But today we dey talk about sexual dysfunction in women. You have to let it flow. Explore your body is very thrilling, good sensation that a man and woman enjoy. There should be no stress, no arguments. Just enjoy while it lasts. Your relationship will last forever. Amen. Amen. I'm not too. Now that day we want, I mean, we dey teach people them, let them not make palaver because of this, because of that. If you see say you partner that they respond to you that sexually, ask her wetin they go on. It go tell you wetin they go on. Then when I go talk about her, if na something when na medical stuff, when I go hospital, they go treat you now. Like I can always say, the world, the yard also open of the world. That not you know the way you they hide. Especially somebody who una the two they go lock door, una lead on a bed, una lock horns, una do mommy and daddy business. Not you know they again where you they shame pan for teller. They say you know the shape and the bucket where they was. If you shape and the bucket where they was inside, how you go do them? Can FGM cause any form of complication during delivery? This na Sheku Andre Samba. Well, yes, then they say it a Hamburg where people that go for go born, but then a whole topic of in but I true say it can cause problem, especially the side of the world where you do that FGM. But I don't know, to be honest with you, because me not experience the kind of stuff that they do in delivery, so I don't know. But nothing where they don't talk about, say woman they way do FGM, some the way that they go for go born, then they get problem. But I don't know if na the woman the way they do an a SALONE, na the woman the way they do an a Somalia, na the woman the way they do an a the different African countries or even the Arab world. I don't know who's one them. They get that complication there. I don't know, but I think back where we go talk about them. Um, frequent maybe prostrate if you're older or maybe medication you're taking. Okay, Adama, they talk to Abdul, say the frequent urination can be prostate problem if you now an older person, but I think say this guy na young person where maybe I they suspect say if he not so possible get type 1 diabetes because of the frequent urination, be it go be saying I just urinary tract infection or gonorrhea e go don get, so make e go hospital. na only peace peace I dey peace, I no dey feel pain o. And 2 years I no dey do woman business, you no dey do woman business. Okay, na peace somebody dey peace and you no dey do woman business. Okay, so wetin you go do, allergy 4 day na for go hospital, let them go. You go see a doctor, let them see wetin dem go do for you. Yeah, na peace normal you dey peace, you no get pain, but still go, let them go do some test for you. Yeah, it can be anything, but me not go able for diagnose now waiting, because I know say when somebody they peace too much, it can be na kidney, it can be diabetes, but only when you go to doctor, then go do test them for you, then they go able for tell you waiting wrong. Yeah, go see a doctor and do waiting you think say go okay for you. This is great. Please continue to educate people. I like this topic. Thank you, Angela. Would they try? Would they try? Would they try? Would they try? So if una self where they say these FGM people are very wicked, well, yes. Now we dey take and say na wickedness with FGM, which really not true. It's barbaric, na wickedness. But say it don't start long time from Madam Yoko in time. Now they begin to do this FGM. But I think say other countries then they will be don't do where they think say woman then get so much sexual desire, then get for do something to them for just dampen or take off that sensation they from them a bit, which not to them business for men and do that to anybody. If somebody highly sexual, not to your business than they. Because for me, they took all from me. God punish them. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but it's really pathetic. But don't despair once you love your husband or you love your man. You tell her what they do for you. FGM, no FGM, you go live. You go enjoy your life. You go enjoy love, make you go enjoy mommy and daddy business. Yes. But all this they do in the name of tradition, But I make now people that will go through that, they don't begin and not go through that, they're not gonna go through that because your life different, the era where they now different. If you do that to anybody in Peking now problem for you. You said you come if you care you Peking go for let them do that for her now. If not the diaspora, they go jail you for all your life. So we thank God where down they know they now, where the people that where they now the young Peking they not ever get for go through that kind of pain and senseless cruelty, So they say we sorry to the one that way they do, but let that they not even dampen you. Just communicate with your partner and make it able for do stuff for you. So today we talk about sexual dysfunction in woman, wetin dey cause am. We don talk about the physical health problems wey na the sick wey you go sick, sometimes you get cancer, sometimes you get diabetes, you get hypertension, you get multiple sclerosis. Then emotionally, sometimes you depress. Then they give you antidepressants wey don make you get low sex drive, you no get no desire for make you do mommy and daddy business. Sometimes e dey hormonal. We don talk about menopause. Where you reach menopause, your estrogen don dry up, you don dry, where you dey get problem with you mommy and daddy business. But all this, if you go hospital, dem go able for give you something wey go make it easy for you, nice and slow, nothing you no go feel. Then we don touch again about FGM, because most woman dem dey wey me don meet dem dey talk say because of FGM it cuts down on the sex drive. But just make sure say you tell your husband wetin you for do. I want to write up on this topic, and how can you assist me with certain information regarding this FGM. I want to do more research on this area. Well, wetin you go do, Samba, na for just do research. There's lots of information there. Even if you get in touch with people and they, I don't know if na salon you dey, if you dey salon, just look for, there's an organization called Not in My Name. Not in My Name campaign. Then they get then they salon. If you go to them, they go give you statistics about FGM na salon. They go tell you about lots of things the way they happen now, the laws, then the policies, the way they want put together for FGM. Even if you go to Sierra Leone government, you know, say the government don't say nobody not for do FGM on anybody past the all 18, where it don't get the capacity for make a choice, say I want time or I don't want time. So if in a salon you do or any sign of the world, just get in touch with people that way, get an organization we name Not in My Name. Not in My Name campaign or something for do with FGM, or even the Sierra Leone governments. You get place that way go ask who say they don't put the laws and policies in place where they want for eradicate this FGM. Let no picking not go through that campaign day again. Yeah, Samba. So I want for make you do that research day. But you get any question, get in touch with Voice of Salon Network, VOS, then go pass the message to me, then we go answer you. Yeah. So yeah, I mean they say we don't know, say the hormones again when you reach menopause, it go affect your sex drive, it go be painful, you not go want do mommy and daddy business because of the estrogen don't dry, you they feel pain now, you know want go through that pain day. Then we dey talk again about the FGM. We don't talk say it really affects people them, but all we need for do now for move on. And there are lots of things, and I know lots of um partners there, not for couples them where they know say the woman and get them kind of problem. Yeah, so then they give them chance for let them masturbate, for let them do stuff to themselves until they're ready for do the mommy and daddy business, because now that way they see say they for help their wife them or their partner. So you the man then when they say we salon sister then are this, we salon sister then are this, you self for do something, because now the world in either open, and they always say there are lots of places you go educate yourself on how for spice up your love life, or how for spice up your mommy and daddy business, where the woman anytime where you come for is ready for you, because you know say you they can't make you feel good, they can't make you feel so happy, you know. So if they look forward to that, if you not can't self now they go fend you. He tell you say today may you not late to this and that, you know. But you get for make let himself feel valued, you get for make let himself feel important, let himself feel say you want him, not so he no more wants you, because relationship not so. Mom, it's 8 years now since I got a terrible divorce. Till then, I have no feelings for sex, or even when a man touch me, I always get angry. Not that men don't approach me, but I just don't get the urge. Turn them down. Always. Right now, I'm dating someone I just met 1 month ago. But whenever he wants that my man daddy business, you know what for do am. This is just a typical thing on depression we are they talk about. When you divorce, it's a loss. When somebody die, na loss. When you divorce, na loss. And if you not move on, your life, you're not going to put your life on hold because you don't divorce. It don't happen, it don't happen. It's not a good thing to happen where you don't spend all your life in a relationship, then una can divorce. But 8 years is a long time for let you depress. You get for let go of the past and live your life. What if you die tomorrow? You dey die with this terrible depression, this feeling where you don't get where this person una two don left. You want for carry this. I bet you the person where you don't they feel this depressed for where it don't left you. If they live in your life now, maybe you don't even married, you don't even born picking after una relationship, if they live happy, why you still they carry the load? You say drop down there, live your life. Life is too short for me you they carry somebody in load. Not make your heart a safe deposit box for keep stuff. Clean your heart. Be happy for the person where they appreciate you right now. Now that no mommy go advise you for do. Let's go of the divorce. Una don't go una separate. 8 years is a long time for be still depressed over a divorce. Move on with your life. Be happy. Life is too short. Anything can happen tomorrow. You know what for that in regret say I waste my life. Yeah? Move on and do good things for yourself. Please. So we get other stuff the way they about woman them, like what we say, one thing the way they call leaching sclerosis, not a big name, but this not just a skin disorder where they happen inside with the woman that we private parts, where they make the skin they sore. All this not just where you feel pain, you know what for do anything because of the pain where you feel. And then finish, yeah, so it's so distressing because you go want for do the thing, but you dey remember the pain where you dey feel. But if you make like your partner know say I dey suffer from this, I dey suffer from this, it go most fair way. Because when man like you, he go do anything for please you. Just like we the woman the way we like the man there, we go do anything for them because that in a relationship where una like una self, una do sacrifices for una self. If the man no say you dey feel this kind pain, now when I'm all with the typical Africans, if we do mommy and daddy business, if we not do that one way that party they enter, we're not satisfied. But other people that they do mommy and daddy business, they not they even go down for say pass they do penetration. They get all kinds of way that they do ways they go satisfy like say them actually do the mommy and daddy business. When they not even go that side, they just they explore themselves. They just they do things to themselves where they make them at the end of the day just sound like na proper intercourse then get where they not even go that side. So lots of things the way you dey do we go arouse you woman, we go make you happy. So that they will left unto the man there. If you know say you woman they suffer from this sexual dysfunction, now for help them. Get compliments. Maybe they feel low about himself now. Something don't happen, they feel low about himself, boost them up, boost him morale up. People will not say, hey, you know, Saloma, you will not sabi do anything. Where you tell them for do this and they do, where you tell them for do this and they do. No. Tell and say that this they make we happy. As you man, this night I want for more could do. You say you man tell the man, hey, myself, as me man, this I want for make you do for me. If the man like you, he want for more to do that my man that he business and really be happy, it will help you for do. The FGM issue is individual based. We've seen women who went through FGM and their sex drive is over the top. I agree with you 100%, even 200%. Yes. But again, when we they grow up, the thing that way they yeri, and with social media, and the one that way they campaign for FGM, the education, they're not they go in depth again for cultural reasons, for even say to the people them, if you don't go now, you don't go. That's not the end of the world. Just try for spice you mommy and daddy life so that your life go nice. Just like what I say just now, it depends really. If you don't do FGM, it depends on the man where you deal with, how he able for play with in hand. You know, it depends on how you like the man. You dey forget about all that. The way you get man, where you like, where you they think of a normal, you they smile. You dey forget about FGM. Everything they go fine for you. So I agree with you, Donald. Say yes, woman and day. So Now this not the same thing. Individual differences, just like what you say. So woman and they FGM, not FGM, they are frigid. There is nothing you can do to them that can arouse them. Some women have done FGM and they are superb. Some don't do them, they don't go dead. But even that, you got for know you partner in body, know you wife in body, you partner in body, you girlfriend in body, so that you go make a getting sensation and they all back. Please, now that appeal they would do to we African brothers. We know say there are lots of cultural issues around FGM when are one of the things that way they cause this sexual dysfunction in some women. Just like what Donna Jones say, there are women who've done FGM, but they're superb. They have all their senses. They're very sexual. Their sensation is wow, but not everybody. But if you find yourself in another situation, they just try and do something for yourself. With next topic, thank you very much, ma'am, for your advice. I appreciate it. God bless. Yeah, live your life. I'm not too. Life is too short. If you don't get person now, we appreciate you. Appreciate them. You know what happens tomorrow? If something happens to you, you gotta go with regret. So live your life. Be happy. And nobody not gonna make you happy past yourself. So start for make yourself and be happy. Yeah. Divorce don't go 8 years. Live your life. That's life. It wasn't meant to be, so it's gone. Don't hold on to it. Leave it and move on. Thank you. Yeah. So we will talk next. The next 2 weeks we will come back. We can talk about masturbation. We will still get link with sexual dysfunction in men and sexual dysfunction in women. So woman and they're frigid. We want for explore if because of even when they're frigid, if they do masturbation, if they're not going to reach orgasm, we will explore that. So woman and way very difficult for reach that, but the man will help them say they reach that side. They way themselves they feel fulfilled. They get a self gratification and know say yes, this me man he like me, he can set me on fire, and they send me in a cloud nine. You know, let we help ourselves because without this sexual energy or fulfillment, I don't think say any relationship go survive if this kind of thing not they happen. You know, we know woman their way because of one disappointment to the other, just like what sister been they say, then they go off sex. That is the emotional aspect of it. Because you don't get disappointment, you don't divorce. Now it say in life don't stop. Man and they cancel her, they let her, then they do any kind of move. She's not moved. They go there with you say until you ask her the day say, but let we go do this thing now. You don't say we don't date 6 months, 1 year. One day we'll not do this thing, let we go now. You don't get yourself. And now they encourage you again. Why? Because this is one of the bases, this is one of the backbones of any relationship. You not go just say they can una talk, you grab, you go, you come back, you do that there for a whole year. Nobody not get time for that right now. You know, everybody get for move on. So as we they talk today, that is my area. Ha ha ha. Which one? Tell us which one is your area. Tell me, are you driving the men away because you're depressed? Or you don't want to do my men daddy business? What's your area? Tell me. Tell us, Hannah. Dane. Tell us, Dane. Yeah? So yeah, today we don't talk about sexual dysfunction in women. We don't talk about all the problems that we don't end up with FGM. We don't talk again about leaching sclerosis, where the skin of the mammy in parts where they saw it go get patches, where all like I say now something to do with pain. Because really, you know what for they do mammy and daddy business, you they in pain. So woman then waiting they go do they go just say I'm not interested anymore because this pain too much. But anything will happen to you, it gets remedy. They go give you medication, then go advise you on waiting for do. There's so much help out there, so not suffer in pain. The other thing they call a vaginal atrophy. The vaginal atrophy itself, it lasts for weeks, it lasts for months. Itself, now the same thing, pain, dryness, the mammy go dry, it go they burn you inside. There's some people that go discharge, all that they happen, if they crash, all that they happen, even when they go toilet, you they wet, you they feel them. all that they put woman off, and they make it they get sexual dysfunction. But all that in a condition where you go get medicine for. So anything do you as a woman, you don't reach menopause, you they feel that dryness, go hospital. There's so much help out there. Even you man, if you tell us say now that's they happen to me or now make you see so I'm not they glad for this thing anymore, he will tell you what he else for do. Together when I go sit down and make una plan or how for do this thing where everybody go reach in full potential and everybody go happy. So if nobody not get question, well, I know say woman they get question, but then they shame for call and ask. But I'm glad for the one that we don't join today, we don't contribute, we don't tell we waiting at the problem, the man them back we come, we tell we waiting at the concerns. We glad for una all. So, like I say, the next topic I want for us to talk about in the next 2 weeks could be masturbation. If it good for we, the woman there, if it good for we, the man them, if you get any adverse effects on we, wait I mean, if you get any negative effects on we go tell una back where we come. So if anybody not get question, because the woman then they shame for ask, una can always ask viewers for my number. We can get a one-to-one session. I not go diagnose, but we can talk woman to woman. For make I tell you, waiting at your problem for put you at ease. We go do that day. So I'm glad for una always join today. Una continue for join this program and give una your own contribution, una your own personal experiences. You know, may we continue for educate with people, especially with people that are mama salon. With people that they way that don't reach 50 years, their own sex life done because of that small pain within they feel. But we want for me them know say 50 not to the age, 67 not to the age where you go say you don't hang boots for my men that they business. You life still they on, you can still do stuff. You married, you still get for obey you marita vows where you do. So on that note, if nobody not there for ask question, nobody not get anything for say again, we go out for stop day for now until we meet again next week. In 2 weeks time we will meet again and I go bring a very good topic again where I know say when I all go eager for know waiting a masturbation. We want for talk that day because man then they do am, woman then they do am. We get people that way they use sex toys, we get people that way they use lots of other gadgets. You know, we go talk about that and they so not ready. Relationship should be based on caring. To my sisters, not true. Any relationship you get for care for each other. You can't be in a relationship you not care for the person. Now make when you get problem in a relationship, the first person where they talk to now you partner. Good night, ma'am. May God continue to give you strength to continue. Amen and thank you. Amen and thank you. I'm not Sanusi. Thank you. So the man be they say relationship is about caring. Of course, if you not care for somebody, you're not going to in a relationship with her. So relationship now for care for each other. Get compassion, get empathy, get sympathy. Because if you love somebody, you they sympathize with them. If you love somebody, you they empathize with her. Where he cry, you go cry for her. You they feel for them. You they got that compassion for her, that affection for them. Without that, they're not a relationship. Where he cry, you for cry. If you able help herself, just for day for her, for empathize with her, now a very good thing. So of course, relationship now for care. So on that note, if nobody not get any other thing for comment on, or nobody not get anything for say, okay. Good topic that was overdue. No, oh, it was overdue. Okay, so you can bring in topics if you want us to say or discuss stuff. Viewers, we are open. The health show is open for you to. Even if you want to take part, you can log in and we share views. I will say my bit, you say your bit, and educate our people. Thank you very much, Adama. God bless you. Continue to watch. Thank you for a very educative program, Arthur. Thank you too for watching. and we hope so we will see you soon. Daniel, thank you too. God bless you. Have a good night. So on that note, we say good night now, and see you back with a topic where I go get for say na masturbation we'll talk about next. See how it good for woman, how it good for man. If there's anything wrong with that, we go make let people they know. If it good, we go encourage people there for sorry for letting do for letting sex life go be moi. So thank you very much for watching. God bless you all. God bless VOS, and God bless Mama Salone. Thank you all, and good night.
Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store, so your clients can download your app. Go to tavappmaker.com and create your free app today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Salome Heights. I am the host for the health show on Voice of Salone Network. We are making this clip to tell all our viewers that we are healthcare professionals, nurses working for the NHS in England. We are not medical doctors. We're here to raise awareness of all non-communicable diseases. Example of them is diabetes, hypertension, the cancers, and all other health issues that we know are affecting our people. We are not here to prescribe. We are not here to diagnose. We're just here to tell people about some diseases so that when we tell them about the signs and symptoms, they'll be able to watch out for these signs and symptoms and go to their medical doctors or their healthcare providers. The videos we play are taken from YouTube, where everybody goes to look for information. They are not ours. So with this, I just want people to know that all we're doing here is raising awareness of these diseases, because not all of our people can go on YouTube and access the information. Thank you very much for watching us, and please continue to watch us, because you will learn how to take care of yourself, because health is wealth.